Now, I'm joined by Yvonne Lee, captain of Monagea, ahead of this weekend's senior ladies football final against Ballylanders. I suppose, Yvonne, you had lost two finals in a row coming to the semi final against St. Elvis. How good is it to finally get over the line against them?
Oh, it felt unbelievable. Like it nearly felt like winning the final, but we had to remind ourselves that it wasn't the final, that we still have that hurdle to come across. And Sunday will be the most important game now with having to win that. Even like if we come along Sunday and don't win, beating Elvis on last Sunday won't really mean much to us because it still isn't winning the title. So hopefully, all going well, we'll be able to beat Ballylanders now on Sunday. It'll be a battle, but fingers crossed.
And that game with Ailbees, it just a game. It seemed everything seemed to tick for you. You played exceptional today. You were 1-8 to no score ahead at half time. Like, what went right for you today? Or
I suppose we started off very strong. Like we did start off very well. We had 1-8 going into half time, and they hadn't scored yet. But I suppose teamwork is one thing that we're very strong on. But the other thing at the end of the day is that they did come back into it in the third quarter. I don't think we did score, so there's a lot to be worked on there. And we were down to 13 players at one stage. So we were lucky that we started off strong because I suppose in the third and fourth quarter it ended up being a real battle, like it always is with ALBs, and we had to try and hold on to the win that we had. But I think we just worked together as a team, and at the end of the day, we had lost the last 2 years in a row to them. So I think we just had that extra bite in our belly. We weren't going in there on last Sunday to lose. We just couldn't again. We wouldn't have been able to turn up again next year. I'd say if we'd lost again to ALBs.
yeah, and you seem to have hit the ground running since that final last year. Obviously, three wins in a row coming into the final. Was there anything different you've done this year, or more the same?
More the same, really. I just think when it comes down to, we're just maybe clicking better. I suppose everything's just coming together for us. Like determination, just showing up on the day and everything. Like I suppose a lot of it comes down to luck as well. And on the days we've been very lucky in how we've been playing together, and everything has gone our way. So a lot of it just, I suppose, comes down to that.
Yeah, and you faced by the Landers. I'm very familiar to you. You've obviously played them in a couple of semi-finals in recent years, finals in 17 and 18, so you know exactly what to expect.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose they beat us 1 year, and then we played them and beat them, and it's always a battle up against Ballylanders. And the last 2 years we've had a great battle against them in the semi-finals. So no doubt it'll absolutely be a challenge on Sunday. But as you said, like we know each other, we know the strengths and the weaknesses, and hopefully it'll be a great fight in the day. But I'm hoping we'll come out on top, all going well.
Yeah, and it's a quick turnaround from the semi-final, Yvonne. You've only had a week. What's the week been like in the camp?
Yeah, it's been good. Like there's great excitement like in the week that's in it, and I suppose the excitement after winning on Sunday, it carried on in training. But heads are down now. Like there's, as I said, we won yes on Sunday, but it wasn't what we are looking to end it on. We want to win the title, and we had to knuckle down, work on little things, and concentrate on our strengths again and our weaknesses. And I suppose it's just been, there's real excitement and I suppose determination that we hopefully will do it this year.
And it's obviously your fifth successive final. There's must be huge experience in the camp. Is that something that's kind of easing you into it?
Definitely, yeah. Like I suppose the last 5 years we've been in the final, but I suppose we still have won one. Is it in the last 5 years? So like we have the experience of it, but unfortunately not the winning experience. So but it will, like it is great experience at the end of the day, to the pressure, and like we have a lot of older girls in the team, but we've younger girls as well. So I suppose we can support each other and try and get rid of the nerves that would be there, and understand it. So at the end of the day, it's just another game.
And it's the game's been played in the Gaelic Grounds. How important is it for you that the showpiece event of your year is going to be on in Limerick Showpiece Stadium?
Oh, it's huge. It's absolutely huge. When we heard it, like it added to the excitement. It's great for women's sport, I suppose, that it's just getting the recognition that it deserves. And like overall, it's excellent that we get to be in the main grounds, and that I suppose it's being respected as well, that we're able to compete at this level, and we should be respected, that we getting the respect that we deserve and the recognition that the boys sports get. So it adds to it, and it just really adds to the excitement, and it makes, I suppose, just like it adds to everything really, and it just makes it feel so much better.
And the game's been streamed as well. I suppose that's more recognition for the work being done underage levels in Limerick ladies football.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like this year, I think there's been a huge work done with Limerick ladies football. Like even when it comes down to the advertisement and the social media side, like it's really been put out there, and you can see it, that like a lot of people know about the match who may not have known about them, and know about all the games through social media. And like the simple thing of streaming it, it allows people who can't go to the match to watch it. and it makes a huge difference for us playing sport. Like, again, it just shows us the respect, and the interest in ladies football and camogie has really increased because of all this streaming and I suppose all the social media aspect of it. So it's great for us.
And finally, you're not going to be looking past this game this weekend, but next weekend you have the Camogie final with Newcastle against Killeedy. How hard has it been juggling, or has it been good that you just always have games to look forward to?
It's good. Like, Joe, it's great every weekend to have the games to look forward to. Like, the weeks are flying by when you have the match every weekend. And to be fair, like, both our teams, our managers are communicating well with each other, and I think that is what has made it so easy for us, because it just slots in every week, every football or camogie week. So, like, that has really made it the easiest for us because they've been communicating, and otherwise, like, it could be a struggle if there's a lack of communication there because it could be overlapping or anything. But